Are you tickled by tigers? Are you wowed by whales? Are you crazy about crocodiles? Well, here's a guy who's zany about zebras, our wild guest master, Neil Crone.
Oh, hi. Hi, everybody. How are you? Good to see you again. Hi, welcome back to Wild Guess. I'm glad you could make it. Hello to our studio audience. How are you doing? Yeah, you sound great. You sound wonderful. Listen, the operative word in the name of our show is Wild Guess. It's wild, all right? And there's 6 people gathered over here who are determined to make today's show extremely wild, and they are the lions and the llamas. Yeah! Okay, and let's meet them right now. A team tamer for the lions, a lady who has been known to roar from time to time, Linda Verry. Hi, Linda.
Hi!
And who is on your team today?
I've got a fabulous teammates joining me today are Peter and Jennifer. They are both 9 years old. And Peter, I've talked to you backstage. You have a very, very busy social life. What do you do in your spare time?
Oh, I do a lot of tennis, fishing, swimming, coin collecting, stamp collecting,
Do you
stuff
eat?
like that.
That's great. That's great.
Very nice.
My favorite thing is fishing. I once caught a 57-inch wahoo.
That's a wahoo of a fish.
That is wow.
And Jennifer is very busy. She's into jazz dancing. And you got any pets, Jennifer?
I have one hamster, and his name is Muffy. And one thing that he likes to do most is run away, and that drives me crazy.
That would drive me crazy, too.
Well, welcome, lions, to the show. Your opponents today are the llamas, of course, and the team tamer for the llamas today, a lady who is not a llama, but who has a lot of nice sweaters, Mairlyn Smith. Mairlyn, how you doing?
I'm fine, Neil. Hello. And I have a wonderful team as well. I have Nicholas and Carrie, and Nicholas is going to tell us all about his soccer playing.
I play soccer, and I like it because you win lots of trophies. And my favorite position is center wing and left wing because you get to wave at all the people at left wing.
As he runs by, he can wave at the crowd. And Carrie, she's into dancing. You're going to tell us about dancing, aren't you?
I take tap and jazz, and I like tap best because I like bothering my brother. He doesn't like the noise very much.
And you have a favorite food?
Yeah, I like pizza and spaghetti, but I don't like sardines on them.
Well, who does, really? Okay. Listen, glad to have both you guys on the team today, lions and llamas. Good luck to you. Get your work cut out for you. Okay, a lot of questions to be answered. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to learn some things today about wildlife, and there are some valuable prizes involved already, so play well. Good luck to both teams. Let's go to the big board and find out how we play Wild Guess. Okay, now. Wild Guess, we have 6 different categories of questions to choose from. They are living proof, triviology, creature feature, call of the wild, monkey business, and catnips. Now, the first question in each category is worth 30 points to you, all right? Now, if you answer that question incorrectly for some reason, you will hear this sound. Ooh, and isn't that ugly, all right? Now, but don't despair, because if you get the question wrong, you still have a chance to get the question right by using your
Wild Guess!
Absolutely. Okay, now that is your secret weapon that's worth 20 points to you if a wild guess is answered correctly. Now, use it wisely, because if you don't answer it correctly, your opponents get a chance to answer the same question for 10 points. All righty? Okay, now catnips, the scoring is a little bit different, but we'll get to that later on. It's kind of a slingshot thing. Very, very quick. One question for both teams. All righty? So, let's move right ahead then, and I'll give you a little description of the kind of animals you are that might help you answer the questions as you go along, all righty? Lions. You are the only truly social members of the cat family and live in groups called prides made up of a mature male with several females and their young. These lions hunt in groups and now thrive only in the African grasslands, all righty? Lions. Your opponents, the llamas. Llamas are found in South America and are completely domesticated. You will not find a llama living in the wild anywhere. Llamas are used as pack animals and also kept for wool and breeding. All right, so there you go. Lions and llamas, good luck to you. Our first question is in the living proof category, and it goes over to our friends, the lions. So here we go. Listen up. You are going to see 4 animals in action. 3 of these live in organized cooperative groups. The fourth is not as social, preferring to lead a solitary existence. Which is the shy animal of this group? Please watch your monitors now. Is it the lynx? Would it be the sea otter? There's our friend the sea otter. Would it be the beaver? Or would it be the wolf? There's a wolf. 1, 2, 3, or 4. What do you think? Which one
They're thinking about it.
is the loner? Okay, what do you think it is?
Which one do you think it is?
1, 2, 3, or 4. Who is the loner?
Okay, what do you think it is? Okay, they're making their decision, Neil.
The lions putting their manes together.
Okay. Okay, they are going with number 1.
And you're absolutely correct. Yes, for 30 points. Well done, Lions. The lynx is the loner of the group. It is a solitary animal preferring to hunt alone by night using its strong sense of smell and sight. Well done. Okay, 30 up right now. Okay, and it's time for your chance now. All right, llamas, for a living proof question, this is for you. 3 of these 4 reptiles have eyelids and often blink, especially when living by a pond sunning themselves. One of the 4, however, has no eyelids and cannot blink. Which reptile am I describing? Please watch your monitors. Would it be the painted turtle? There he is, sunning himself. How about the crocodile? Would it be the common garter snake? There he is. Or would it be the marine iguana?
Okay, what do you guys think?
1, 2, 3, or 4.
Well, they're
Try and
thinking
tie this
hard.
game up now, llamas, for 30
They're thinking
points.
hard. Oh, and they're going to go
Which
with
one?
number 3, the common garter snake.
Well
That's
done,
right.
that's correct. We've got a tie game, 30-30. The answer is the common garter snake. In fact, neither the common garter snake nor any other snake have eyelids. Okay, and I guess the lesson to be learned there is never play poker with a garter snake. All right. Okay, it's time for our triviology department now. This one is going over to the Lions. All righty. So for another 30 points and to leap into the lead here, I want you to watch the monitor, please, right now. You are looking at a flock of tundra swans in flight. The question is, if you were to pluck all the feathers from one tundra swan, how many feathers would you have? Would you have 25,000, 1,900, 7,000, or 270,000 feathers? Boy, it's a tough question for you, Lions.
That's a lot of feathers, Neil.
Tough
Okay,
question. 1,
we're
2,
discussing
3,
that.
or 4.
Boy, I don't know. That's tricky. Okay, they are going with number 2, Neil.
Oh, and I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Now you have a chance to take that wild guess for 20 points if you want.
Okay, well, they're going to go for it.
Okay, good luck to
What
you.
do you think?
For 20 points,
So we
they
know
go
it's
ahead.
not 2.
Yes.
Got to be a little quicker.
No, I think it's 4.
We've got a discussion.
Quickly now.
Okay, we're going with number 4, Neil.
Oh, you get the buzzer
we
from
get a
Mary again. That
chance.
means your opponents, the llamas, get a shot at it for 10 points now.
They already
And this would give them the go-ahead, 40 points to 30. 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Okay, they're going to go with number 3, 7,000.
Oh, and nobody got this one. In fact, the answer is 25,000, number 1. There are 25,000 feathers on that tundra swan. Yes, but of these, over 20,000 of those feathers, by the way, are found on the swan's head and neck. There we see our friend there, the tundra swan. A very chilly tundra swan. Okay, now it's time. The score is 30-30 right now. So far, no, it's a tie game. I'm going to go over to Mairlyn with a special question for our friends at home.
I have a question for you at home and the studio audience. The question is, the marsupial frog is a type of South American tree frog that carries its young in a pouch like a kangaroo. Is that true or is it false? Think about it and we'll be back in a minute. Our Wild Guess winners and team runners-up will each receive family passes to African Lion Safari.
Thrill to the animal shows and safari through the exciting world of African wildlife.
And family passes to Marineland Niagara Falls, where you will find a world of fun and entertainment, world famous for spectacular marine shows featuring killer whales, dolphins, and sea lions.
In addition, our 2 team winners will each receive a set of hit sticks, a new electronic drum system that allows you to play them in the air.
and Pictionary, charades with a difference. Guess words from another player's wild sketches to play this fun, fast game for 3 or more players.
Our winners will also receive a limited edition VHS home video cassette of Baby Animals, an award-winning hour-long special by Keg Productions.
The team players with the highest overall score at the end of our 26-week series will each receive a 1-week family vacation at Stanton House on beautiful Sparrow Lake, one of Canada's finest resorts, a vacation the entire family will enjoy.
Yes.
Hi. Okay.
Okay.
So there's a frog that has a pouch. Is that the deal?
Well, audience, what do you think? True or false? True. All right, bingo. It is true. Believe it or not, the marsupial frog is a type of South American tree frog that carries its young in a pouch, just like a kangaroo. Now, what's different is that the pouch is on the back of the frog, and the young are not fed milk. Okay, there's a big tidbit for you. And now it's Neil's and my favorite time of the show, the Lucky Limerick, Neil.
Thank you, Mairlyn. All right, this is a limerick for our friends the lions and llamas, and it goes like this. 2 lions went jogging one day till they came to a hill far away. They met there 10 llamas, all dressed in pajamas, who said, "Time for bed, go away." Yeah, like that, huh?
Yeah.
Why not? Okay. Let's say hello to our friends the llamas right now. We're going to meet them, okay? How you doing? It's Carrie and Nicholas, right? Yep. Yeah, now you guys have a large number of things in common, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, what are some of these things? Your aspirations?
No. That we both want to be artists
We
and
both want to be
scientists.
Artists and scientists. At the same time? Now, you even look a little bit alike. Are you at the same age, relatively?
No.
No?
He's 1 year older than me.
1 year older, right?
But they both have brothers.
That are younger than us, of course.
Yes. Who you love very much, I'm sure.
Well,
Had to think about that.
My brother beats me up most of the time anyways.
Well, so does
he's
mine.
only 4.
Listen, you're doing very well so far. It's a tie game, 30-30. Anything can happen as we move ahead into our next category, which is creature features, okay? And creature features is for you. So let's go over to the board now. Here we go. Okay, so now in the creature feature category, I am going to read several clues describing a certain animal. Now, your job is to guess the animal, and then we'll see some footage of that animal in its natural habitat, all righty? Now, one of these animals is the fastest 4-legged animal in the world. This animal measures 2 meters, or 6 feet in length, and stands 1 meter, or 3 feet tall, and weighs about 45 kilograms, or 100 pounds. Which of these animals am I describing, llamas? Is it the greyhound, the cheetah, the gazelle, or the cougar? One,
Well,
two,
I think my
three,
team
or 4.
kind of knew it right off the bat. I think they're going with number 2, the cheetah.
And you are right, llamas. Well done. Another 30 points for you there. Yeah, the cheetah is the fastest 4-legged animal in the world. It can run at a top speed of 112 kilometers per hour or 70 miles per hour. How's that for acceleration? From a still position, a cheetah can reach a speed of 72 kilometers per hour or 45 miles per hour in 2 seconds. Huh? If it came with a sunroof, I'd buy one, I'll tell you. All right, creature feature number 2 for the lions. Score now 60-30. This is for you guys, so listen up. One of these birds has long, slender legs like a flamingo, but its feathers are white and its beak long. It is found in many parts of the world and generally breeds in swamps. Which of these birds am I describing? Is it number 1, the snow bunting? Is it the widgeon? Is it the water thrush? Or is it the egret?
It's the egret.
1, 2, 3, 4.
No.
Chance for the lions to catch up.
Okay, you want to go? They're going to go for it. They're going with number 4, Neil.
And you're right. Very sharp work on the lions' part. Yeah, another 30 points for you. The egret, in fact, that's exactly what it is. Egrets were once hunted for their white feathers to the point where they became almost extinct. There's our friend the egret. In 1898, over 1 million were killed for their feathers in Venezuela. They are now protected in most countries, thank goodness. Okay, and that sort of spawned the old Frank Sinatra tune, Egrets, I've had a few, but too few to mention, okay? Time for Triviology number 2. All right, this one is for our friends the llamas. It's your shot for Triviology. I want you to watch your monitors, please, llamas. You are watching an octopus. Now, the name comes to us from the Greek language and literally means 8 feet. The question is, how many rows of suckers does an octopus have on each of its 8 tentacles? Is the answer 5, 2, 12, or 4? What do you think, llamas?
They've already
Tough
discussed
question.
it, and they think it's number 3, 12. Oh, it's
Oh, and
wrong.
Mary gave you the buzzer there. You have that wild guess option. Do you want to use it?
Do you want to use the wild guess, kids? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, they're going to, and
Okay.
they've discussed it, and they're going with number 1, which is number 5,
Oh,
and it's
and I'm
wrong.
sorry, that is incorrect. So the wild guess doesn't pay off for you, but it might pay off for your friends,
my
the lions,
team thinks
over
they're
here.
hot, Neil. Okay, they're going with number 2.
And you're right, another 10 points for the lions. Yes, indeed, it does. The Pacific octopus is the largest of the 150 species of octopuses. With its tentacles outstretched, it can have a total arm span of over 10 meters or 32 feet. And there's our friend there, the octopus. All of his 8 feet. There are 2 rows of suckers. Okay, let's talk to our friends, the lions over here. The score is now 70 to 60. So let's see how you're doing. How are you, Peter and Jennifer? Right? Yeah. You guys having a good time today?
Yeah.
Good. You're in the lead by 10 points so far.
Well, so
Yeah. Now, Peter, you've done something very unusual that not a lot of us have done. What was that?
Sailing around the world.
That's incredible. When did you do that?
Well, we left on July the 1st, 1983, and we came back just 2 months ago.
Wow. It was a thrilling trip for you?
Yep.
Yeah. What was your favorite part?
The Galapagos.
Yeah. We've seen a lot of tortoises and things and lizards.
Yep.
Great. Great.
Penguins and puffins and
Super. That's a trip you'll probably never forget about. That's great. Yeah. Now, your friend Jennifer over here has traveled as well. Is that right, Jen?
Yeah.
Where have you been?
Well, I've been to Mexico and I've been to Europe just this past summer.
Uh-huh. Yeah, what was your favorite part of Europe?
I'd say Dubrovnik.
Dubrovnik. Uh-huh. And why is that?
Well, there was lots of interesting things like the city walls,
Uh-huh.
and we went to the top of those, and well, like we got to walk all over the place,
Great.
and we went to many islands off of Dubrovnik.
Well, we're glad you're back here with us now because the score is now 70 to 60. Lions are winning, and you get a chance to move that lead ahead even further now as we move into our Call of the Wild segment. Okay, so listen up, and here we go. This is for you now, Lions. All ready? Now, you're going to hear an audio cue, a sound of some animal. All right, this is call. I want you to try and identify that animal from the call. All righty, so listen up to this, please. Okay, the sound you just heard was made by a male animal performing a dance to attract females. Which of the following animals was it? Was it the wild turkey? Was it the hoary marmot? Was it the rhesus monkey? Or was it the sharp-tailed grouse? Tough question for you there, Lions. 1, 2, 3, or 4. In the Call of the Wild segment.
Oh, they're going to go with number 1.
And Mary gives you the buzzer again. She loves to do that. Okay,
She does,
that was
she does.
incorrect. Now you can take that wild guess. Do you want to use
You
it?
want to go for the wild guess? Okay, think about it. This
All
is
right, we're going to
important
bump
now.
their lead up by 20 points if they get this right. And they're thinking about it.
I know nothing. They're going with number 2.
The hoary marmot. Buzzer number 2, which means the llamas get a chance to tie this game
Talk
up.
about it, kids. Talk about it. You discuss. It's either number 3 or number 4.
That wild guess can go either way for you sometimes.
Ooh, it's scary. I'm nervous. Come on, we haven't got much time. We're going with, they're going to go with number 4, the sharp.
Good choice! Yes, indeedy. The sharp-tailed grouse is correct. Every spring, the male sharp-tailed grouse gather in an area called a lek, or a common display ground, to compete for the attention of females. Yeah. There's our friend there. Okay, that's quite a call. I've used that, and it does work. It really does. Okay, Call of the Wild number 2 for our friends, the llamas. All right, the score is 70-70. Very close game. Llamas, listen to this, please. Okay, very strange. The call that you just heard, llamas, was made by a mammal fighting for territory within a group. Which mammal do you think made that sound? Was it the jaguar? Was it the northern fur seal? Was it the spotted hyena? Or was it the Dall sheep?
When they were listening, Carrie said it sounded like a
1, 2, 3,
motorcycle
4.
warming
See how
up.
sharp those llama
Okay,
ears
kids,
are.
Are you talking between the two of you? They're going to try number 2, the northern fur seal.
Boy, it's a good work for you. Very sharp work, llamas. That's correct. It was, in fact, the northern fur seal. On the crowded beaches where the seals breed, the males fight for territory. The strongest bulls win the spots closest to the water's edge. And the salad bar, I guess. And there they are. Great big animals. Very, very big. Okay, the score now 100-70 for the llamas. And Linda, you have a very special question to try and stump everybody with.
I have a very special, tricky question for our audience and you at home. Is this true or false? All elephants are afraid of little tiny mice. What do you think? So you've had a moment now, our studio audience and you at home, to think about that question. Do you think that elephants are afraid of mice? Is that true or false? False! It's a smart audience. You're absolutely right, it is false. Because 2 American biologists once let some mice alone in an elephant cage for an entire day, and the rodents weren't even noticed. How's that, Neil?
Thank you very much, Lynn. Okay, it is now time to jump into some monkey business, everybody, so buckle in. Now, in this category, what we're going to do is we're going to show you some animals engaged in some rather odd activity, very peculiar. And your job is to tell us why they're doing, or what they're doing, or why they're doing it. All righty? So this is for the lions, this first one, all righty? So I want you to watch your monitors, please, lions, all righty?
Okay.
You are looking at 2 great blue herons jabbing at each other with their bills. Now my question for you is, why do they do this? Are they fighting? Is it a territorial gesture? Are they stealing food? Or are they simply greeting each other? What do you think? 1, 2, 3, or 4
tricky.
lions?
Could
For
be
30 points?
Oh, they're going with 2 already.
Number 2? Oh, you get the buzzer from Mary again.
Thank you, Mary.
Now you can use that wild guess
Do you
now.
wanna go
You're
to the
behind by
wild
30
guess?
points.
Okay.
They're going to go for it for 20.
They're going with number 1?
Number 1 is
Fighting?
also wrong. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Llamas,
We
you
our
get a
wild
chance
guess,
to
llamas.
take 10-point lead again.
Okay, and I think they've already discussed they're going with number 4. They're greeting. Hi there.
And you are right. Llamas making very, very good use of that extra question. They are, in fact, greeting each other. Great blue herons will often jab each other with their beaks as a form of greeting during the nesting season. What do you know? The score now 110-70 for our friends, the llamas. And llamas, now is time for your monkey business question, already? So, llamas, please watch your monitors. Okay, you are looking at a male or buck Texan white-tailed deer rubbing his antlers against the bark of a tree. Why is he doing this, llamas? Is he marking territory? Is he polishing his antlers? Is he greeting another deer? Or is he looking for insects? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
They're going to go with number 2 after a bit of a discussion here. They're going with number 2.
Polishing antlers gets you another 30 points. Congratulations, llama. He is polishing his antlers. Male white-tailed deer shed and grow a new pair every year. As the antlers grow, they are covered by a thin layer of skin, brown skin, known as velvet. There you go. Okay, now it is time to move into our furious category called catnips. Alrighty, now, as you know, in this category, you're using those red buttons in front of you. I'll ask one question for both teams. The first team to hit the buzzers after I read the question gets a chance to answer the question for 30 points. If you answer incorrectly, you will lose 10 points. Alrighty, here we go. Which of these 2 birds lays the largest egg of any kind on Earth? Is it the Canada goose or the ostrich? Oh, the llamas are hot on the buzzer there. What do you think?
Ostrich.
Oh,
And
number
you're
2
absolutely
are
right.
ostrich. You're right.
Yes, it is the ostrich for 30 points. The average ostrich egg weighs about 1.5 kilograms. Okay, there you go. Now, catnip number 2. Here we go. Listen up. Which of these oceanic creatures is sometimes referred to as the sea wasp? Would it be the jellyfish or the stingray? And the lions are quick on the buzzer that time, Peter.
The jellyfish.
The jellyfish is correct. Yes, well done. For another 30 points, jellyfishes are also known as sea wasps. They can be extremely venomous, but their sting is rarely fatal, okay? Now, we're going to go into another catnip. Here we are for both teams. Listen up, please. Which of these animals has the longest horns of any animal on Earth? Is it the white rhinoceros or the water buffalo?
Water
The llamas are
buffalo.
first.
Water buffalo.
The water buffalo, you are correct. Well done. Another 30 points for our friends there. The horns of the water buffalo are found in India, can reach up to 4 meters or over 12 feet in length. making them the longest horns on Earth. The final score of our game, 200 points to 100 points. The llamas are new champions here on Wild Guess. Well done. Congratulations to both teams. A good job. And listen, we'll say goodbye to you folks at home. We'll see you next time here on Wild Guess. Good night. Take care.